Hey everyone, Austin Harrison from Ivy Studio here. I am here to talk about a little part of Fractured Sky, and this is something that I just want to make sure is super clear so that people don't have to try to figure it out on game night. So we're putting in this update just to give you a reminder of how to play the objective cards. So the objective cards are going to have a victory point that you can win every round, and so there'll be 5 up here, and those will just nest real nicely right there, all right? And in the second round, you reveal that one and score it at the end of the round. You can always pay 2 of any resource to peek at that, and so you are going to be doing that throughout the game. Now, what I want to talk about is how to set it up. So in the rulebook, on page 8, letter C here is shuffle the hidden objective deck. Objectives have 1 of 3 different icons on the back, marking where they are placed. Draw and place cards from left to right with the first slot that they can be placed in. Now, I know that doesn't make 100%, and so if you look up at the top here, it has slots 1 and 5, slots 2 and 4, and slots 4 and 5, and it has the different markers that it can go in. So looking at that little diagram at the top will really, really help you. So for instance, this basically, you're just trying to fill the card slot that you can furthest to the left. So this one is a starting card to top deck, only can go in 2, 3, and 4. So I put that in 2. This one can only go in 4 and 5. I put it in 4. This one can only go in 4 and 5. I put it in 5. This one can only go in 4 and 5. There's no 4 and 5 spot available. I put it off to the side. This one can go in any of them. Put it in the first slot. This one can go in any of them. I put it in the middle slot. That is how you set up the objectives. It's super fast once you know what you're doing, and I didn't want people to just be staring at the rulebook trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Because if you put a 4 and 5 one and 1 and 2, it's not going to be super fun. Or if you put a 2, 3, and 4 one in 5 or 1, it's going to just kind of be random who gets it. Not as fun as if it's in this middle area here. To give you an example of what kind of stuff can be, now there's never a, oh, that's an all place, I know exactly what's on that card. But for instance, this one, which is on 2, 3, and 4, says have the most buildings connected to Creepy Cove. Buildings are going to be your fortress and markets, so whoever has the most buildings connected to this region will get this objective. All right, so this is probably a 4 and 5. Yep, this is a 4 and 5. It says have the most fortresses built. And so when this card resolves, whoever has the most fortresses on the board is going to win that. Now remember, turn order breaks all ties when it comes to objectives. So objectives, it's really important to know what's out there. You want to peek. You don't want it just to be random who gets it. You want to look at it and try to build towards that, because I can peek any of these cards in any round. So if I know that fortresses are a victory point, I'm going to be trying to build fortresses all game. But you also want to be early enough in the turn order to way if someone is tied for you for having most fortresses, you're going to get that win from that. So anyway, that's objectives and a real quick reminder on how they work. Thanks for watching.